Well, after the horror show start to the season, Kilmarnock had turned the corner in recent weeks. A 4-0 victory over Hearts on Boxing Day had made it 3 wins out of their last 4 games. They were back in the capital, this time to face Hibernian. Another win for Kilmarnock would bring them level on points with the Easter Road side. Commentary comes from Paul Mitchell.
Hibs unchanged from their win in Dingwall on Boxing Day as they seek back-to-back league wins for only the 2nd time this season, and Terry Butcher's first home win as Hibs boss. Kilmarnock are looking to complete a festive capital double, having defeated Hearts last time out. Manager Alan Johnston names the same side that took to the field at Tynecastle. A sombre moment of reflection at Easter Road in memory of 18-year-old youth player David Paul, who passed away. Stevenson against Clohessy. Gets the ball across the header from Collins. And a one-handed save comes from Craig Samson. Good early play from Hibs. Stevenson looks in the mood. Whipped that in well. Was heading for the top corner. Good stop. Paul Kearney with the corner. It's Paul Hanlon who's got free. Hibs ahead after 12 minutes. It's another header from a corner, and this time it's Paul Hanlon. Well, Kilmarnock would have been aware of the fact that Hibs scored from 2 corners against Ross County. Hibs gather through Stevenson. Cummings. Back onto Stevenson. Stevenson forces the save from Samson. Kearney gets it inside. Well, Lewis Stevenson picked up on this clever little ball from Jason Cummings and tested Craig Samson. Laid on to Foster from Kearney. Up against Chris Johnston. Back onto Kearney, that's a good ball and close, he leaves it! And it was Robertson who hit the bar and Collins with a follow-up. What a great run from the midfield from Scott Robertson. Kearney's ball in, not dealt with by Kilmarnock, and he rattled the bar, and Collins just couldn't get it back on target. Killie trying to find their way into the game. Irvine onto Gardyne. Gardyne across onto Boyd. The touch behind him, Chris Boyd. Well, he's scored in his last 4 games, Chris Boyd. Yeah, a bit disappointed with that effort. McKenzie. Boyd into Gardyne. Gardyne! Worth the go on the angle. Craig forward onto Robertson. Some good stuff from Hibs. Clohessy shows Stevenson the outside, who gets the cross in. Breaks onto Kearney. Thought about the shot. Still Kearney. Kearney with a nutmeg on Tesselaar, goes down. Referee was well positioned and waves away Hibs protests. That was clever from Kearney through the legs of Tesselaar, who battled back. Kilmarnock with the free kick. Williams thought about coming. Pascali got up there. Hibs will break. Collins leading the charge. Well, Collins looks ahead. The run of Stevenson on the outside. It comes to Lewis Stevenson. Cracks it across. There's some good end-to-end stuff in this game. Out wide onto Lewis Stevenson. So often the catalyst for Hibs today. Forward towards Collins. Collins away from Clohessy. McKeown waits. Testing ball in. Irvine gets it away. Kearney up against Tesselaar. He's been shown the inside! And that's a mistake because he can't finish. And he did. 13 minutes to play. That could be it for Kilmarnock. Thanks to Paul Kearney's first goal of the season. Tesselaar didn't block his left foot, and he did enough to pick out the corner. Looking Hibs again, Collins. Stevenson is screaming for it on the far side. Lewis Stevenson picks up, tries it, goal! It's only his 2nd in just over 200 appearances for Hibs, and he rounds off the afternoon in style. It's a cracking strike from Lewis Stevenson to hand Hibs 3 ahead.
I think we've scored 7 goals, and we've had 7 different goal scorers, if I'm correct. So, you know, spreading the goals around, I don't mind that, as long as the goals are going in. And we did say, if they keep working hard, then goals will come, and they certainly did today.
They made it difficult for us, just the way they play. They worked extremely hard, especially first half. But we've got to defend the corner better in the first place for the first goal. Especially when you see the week before, they scored 2 goals for corners. So it's a poor goal to lose.
But I think we're all starting to detect maybe a slight evidence of the Terry Butcher difference at Hibs. What evidence do you see?
Well, a couple of them, good organisation, particularly from set pieces. Maybe Alan mentioned it there last week. Doddsey and Stuart Lovell, exactly the same. And we'll have a look at what they showed us last week. All the players there, 6 of them in that really tight area. But watch what happens here. When the ball comes in, there actually is a marker on the scorer. Now, in actual fact, for all this close, tight again, same game again, but when they split, when the ball finally comes in, there's still a marker on the scorer. So this is about desire. You know, it's a clever little trick. Same again yesterday. And well, you know what's going to happen. They're going to split, they're going to go in a different... It's just that little bit of confusion. But once again, there's a marker half a yard away from him. You need to have the desire to go and win that ball. And I keep on using that word desire. And that's the perfect word to describe Terry. Because he was all about that as a player, and he's all about that as a manager, and that's what he's brought to Hibs so far. Yeah,
there seems to be a bit more conviction amongst the Hibs players from the glimpses that we see in the highlights, Stephen. And yesterday, I suppose the threat would have been Chris Boyd and Chris Johnston, and clearly that was snuffed out as well.
Definitely, in the last 4 or 5 weeks, both of those players have been in top form, key players for Kilmarnock, and Hibs managed to snuff them out. But in terms of Terry bringing his organisation, his work ethic, and you can start to see that coming now in the Hibs team weekly.
Yeah, the battle for Hibs, I suppose, tried to get into the top 6, Pat.
Yeah, they need to score a few more goals, obviously. It's looking better just now. But the most important thing, I'd say, that Hibs just now, 16 goals have lost this season. Only Celtic have lost fewer.
Good stat.